Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Kelly Jackson King, and I appreciate that you're taking some time to focus in on your health and learning how to be well. So, in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the changes that we make as women, some of the changes that we can choose to make. I'll give you 5 tips on how to successfully make change, and I'll also provide you with a resource on how to make empowered decisions in your life and in your business. So I'm going to share my screen, and I definitely would advise you to hang around for the full 5 to 10 minutes. We are going to have some free gifts towards the end. So I'm going to go and get started by putting on my OBGYN hat. I will tell you for decades, I have been fascinated with some of the transformations that women go through from birth to puberty to the reproductive years to pregnancy and to menopause. There are so many amazing transformations. I wish I could go through them all, but I will share with you some of the ones I find to be more fascinating. One is, did you know that we are actually already starting to prepare for the next generation? 3 weeks after conception, we actually start producing the early eggs for the next generation. At 20 weeks gestational age, we actually have produced up to 7 million early eggs. That's our max. And during puberty and the reproductive years, we only ovulate between 400 to 500 of those eggs, right? So that's pretty interesting. During puberty, everyone recognizes the outward changes that a young girl may be going through, but did you know those changes do not begin in the ovary and with estrogen production? It actually begins in the brain. I love this picture of these young girls as they are growing and as they are maturing and getting to the stage where they're going to be entering into puberty and becoming teens. One of the things that I truly believe that we need to be doing as adults is celebrating the changes that young girls are going through as they're going through puberty. We need to be educating them on what to expect as they're going through those changes because it helps to empower them, right? And so we need to help them to understand that their body is going to be changing, their emotions are going to be changing, their maturity is going to be changing, and these are all normal expectations that can help our teens and the next generation. I love this picture of this family from an infant all the way up to an elderly lady and the generations in between. So we have birth, we have puberty, we have the reproductive years, and we also have menopause. A lot of changes happen during that time as well. I wish I could go over all of them. If you'd like to have this slide, please reach out to me. I'm going to focus in on the brain. We all want to have healthy aging and have a healthy brain. So one of the things to do to have a healthy brain is to learn new things. We have to always be learning and choosing to grow and choosing to change, right? We need to exercise. We find that people who exercise tend to have a healthy brain. Sleep is super important for having a healthy brain. We don't want to brag about only getting 4 hours of sleep at night. That does not help to keep you healthy. We all will age, but the choice to age well is ours. And the decisions that we make to age well is certainly ours. How can we age well? One of the things you can do is have an attitude of gratitude. That is a choice that people can make. Being in good relationships, developing those relationships, being a part of the community, move, learn, grow, change, and even celebrate this stage of a woman's life. I love this picture. She looks like she's having an amazing time. She's learning, she's growing, she's certainly moving. And that's what we all need to do. We need to be open to change and to growth. So I'm going to give you 5 tips on growing. One, stop limiting your definition of yourself. Always be changing your definition of yourself. Do some research, number 2. 3, surround yourself with people on your journey. Create a tribe or be a part of a tribe. 4, make an action plan. 5, have someone hold you accountable to some of the changes that you would like to make. I know on my own personal journey, I had great definitions of myself, right? I'm an OBGYN, I'm a mother, I'm a wife. Those were all great definitions, but they were somewhat limited. And when I started to redefine myself as multi-passionate, as someone who was continuing to learn new things. It opened up my horizons. It opened me up to expanding, to wanting to also be a business owner. And so as a business owner, what I love doing and what I am passionate about doing is preparing the next generation and also giving families and small business owners affordable access to legal services so that they can make empowered decisions about their family, about their life, and about their business. As a small business owner, what I do is I provide people with, again, affordable access to attorneys. One of the areas that I'm very passionate about is giving families the ability to have access to estate planning under life events, giving them access to a will, a living will, a healthcare power of attorney, a financial power of attorney. These are such important documents for preparing the next generation to have success. We also provide preventative legal services. So imagine being able to pick up a phone and speak to an attorney. If you have a landlord-tenant situation, if you have a situation at work where you feel like you're being treated unfairly, or you feel like an insurance claim was denied wrongly, imagine having the ability to speak to an attorney, have them review your contracts and your documents, also empower you by advocating for you by writing a letter or making a phone call on your behalf. We also provide our families with protection of their private information and their identity. So while I said it's important to redefine yourself, you do want to keep your personal identity personal. We will monitor your credit information, your social security, your medical ID information, social media, and so much more. So definitely reach out to me to get your free legacy starter plan. I'll be able to provide you with a free family tree and a legacy starter kit. You can reach out to me by calling me directly at 770-648-4969, or you can send me an email. I also provide legal solutions for small business owners. I love small business owners, and we have a package where we can help the businesses from the beginning of their business, creating the LLC, getting all of the documents that they need to be legally sound, to creating contracts, to reviewing contracts, to helping them with disputes, to helping them with debt collection if they're not getting paid, to helping them to create, to protect that brand or logo that they created by trademarking or doing a copyright. So helping small business owners to make great legal decisions to protect and empower their business. So can you imagine what that would be like for a business owner to have that type of access and affordable way to attorneys? So reach out to me if you know a small business owner who needs to get a free small business plan assessment. If you're interested in starting your own business and joining with us, I'd love to help you with that. We have a business that you can start part-time, spare time, where you can work from anywhere. So I would like to end by saying you are important. Let's connect to protect your legacy, to protect your future as you are growing and changing. And I provide legal solutions for life and for business. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn. You can reach out to me on Facebook. My website is kellyjacksonking.com. My email is ls.kjackking@gmail.com. And my number is 770-648-4969. Everyone have an amazing day.